Hello, welcome to Peace Pipe with Paul Chek. People always want to know what's Paul got in his bag, so I like to share now and then and let you know what I'm up to. So today, people always ask, what's the tobacco? This is Norwegian shag from the Stokkeby Tobacco Company. Top-notch, clean stuff. I like it because it's got a low level of nicotine compared to all the other tobaccos I've tested, which is a lot of them. And so if you want a clean, low nicotine tobacco that's got a nice, even flavor that doesn't overpower you with flavors and all that other stuff, a lot of these things, tobaccos that are flavored, a lot of them are not good for you, clog you up. So I go with the clean and the lean, which I have right in my jar here. I take a pinch of that. I don't like a light, empty smoke. I like a little more solid smoke. So I pack the basket to about the edge of the bevel there. Then I choose an animal essence or a flower essence based on what I feel I need. One of my favorites here is Bobcat Animal Essence, which is the spirit of the animal channeled into the liquid. And sounds trippy, but believe me, these things work. And I 1 or 2 drops on the tobacco. The reason is you don't want this stuff to dry out. Dry your lungs out, make you cough, not good. Then I use Dr. Nick's essential oils primarily, and there's a lot of them you can vaporize. I did a whole video online course on this stuff. I got sweet fennel here. Oil of Elevation's really nice. Respire is really good. There's quite a number of them. Like you can see, I've got 20 or 30, and I got a whole drawer full of them here. So I'm gonna go with Oil of Elevation because I'm in the mood for a little lift. I take my lid from my little pot here, which is a ceramic pot. I turn it over, and then I got another lid that just fits perfectly to protect the oil from getting dusty. I put a couple of drops in there like that. You don't need a lot. Then what I do is I have some lotus leaf that I got from an organic herb supplier. So you can see all the lotus leaf in there. And I've already broken one. I just take a little piece of the lotus leaf and just dip it like that. So you just get just a touch on there. If you get too much, it'll overwhelm your lungs and your senses. You'll become that oil. And I just put that in there, my little pieces in there. Today I'm going to use a love mix made by one of our dear friends, Marina Oliver, who makes herbal blends up out of love and hobby and shares them with us. And she makes amazing herbs. And I've got, as you can see, a wide assortment from all over the place. So you got your tobacco, you got your oil, you got your essence, which could be just a high quality drinking water too. Just a little bit on the tobacco though. And then I pack that with as much as I can get in there so that I can still get the vaporizer basket lid on. And I kind of use my fingers. You don't want to push too hard, you'll knock the screen out the bottom. Okay, once I got that done, you can see I've got a nice little that's how much, so you can see it's coming right out the top, but you want it to be able to fit on there. Then I'm going to put 4 to 5 drops. The drier the herbs, the more I put on. I try to disperse it a little bit throughout the mix. Gets into the herbs better. If you put too much in one spot, it can just run right off and you lose it all, and that's a waste. So I always connect. I open my heart chakra, bring my attention to the medicines, and I say, "Dear medicine spirits, would you like to join me in body, mind, and spirit? Share some love." And I feel an expansion of my energy. So there's a yes. Long story about how that happens, but I could save that for another video. But it does. Try it for yourself. And then I cap that. You got to make sure your basket is evenly closed. If herb chunks get caught in there, it'll blow the smoke out the side and just dry it out. And I run it for a few seconds to get the hot air to come past the fan and get real hot. Pull all the old stale air out of the bag. Put it on, let it run for a few seconds to heat up, blow any dust out, and then cap it. And then we hang around and we meditate while the bag is blowing. Get ready to have something marvelous to share with you. But while we're sitting here waiting for the bag, you can see I've got a lot of Dr. Nick's amazing essential oils. This is super immune. Sometimes he changes the name of them. But whenever I'm feeling like I'm something that the kids usually bring home from school, just 1 drop of this on top of the herbs or on top of the tobacco. It's better to put the oils on the tobacco than on top of the greens, because if the oils are on top of the greens, they go to the screen and they will clog the screen up real fast. So if you put it on the tobacco, the herbs absorb the oils. It makes a much better vaporizer. You can see you're getting a nice thick smoke there. That's how you know you're getting a good juicy one. Get that there. And I thank it again. Would you like to join me in body, mind, and spirit? So I just empty myself and feel. Nice thing, expansion of energy. That's an aho. That's so good, I'd have a hard time sharing it with you if you were here, but I would, out of love. It gives me a nice opening feeling. The love mix is energizing, but not zingy. The oils are not overwhelming, but tasty. Many people tell me I make the best bags because I practice and I'm an alchemist, so I experiment and I explore and find out new amazing things and new combinations. It's just a joy that I've always had. I experiment with everything. And so I'll say aho. Thanks for joining me for a little peace pipe session. I hope you're all doing well out there in the wild, wacky world. Stay centered, do some breathing, do some Tai Chi, have a dream, live and love fully. The crazier the world is, the more important it is to give it lots of love. Thanks for joining me.